So you've been struggling to figure out exactly what is this whole thing about passive income and how can that possibly affect you? Well, if you give me just a couple seconds, I'll give you the answer to that question coming up. Hi there, I'm Billy Keels and I'm back once again to share some tips as well as strategies with you that are going to help you to go out and make more money. They're going to help you to have more control over your free time, and ultimately they're going to help you to live with less stress. So if it's your first time here, why don't you make sure that you go ahead and subscribe and like the channel. And you know what? I want to ask right up front, when you find value in the video, if you could share that with at least 2 or 3 other people, because by doing that, you are going to be in a position to really help other like-minded people, attract them to the community so that we can continue to grow together, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal. And so I want to thank you for that right up front. And I want to get to this really brief video. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. At the same time, I really feel like it's something that we need to talk about, because recently I've been talking to a lot of people that are thinking about getting involved in real estate investing, and people are looking to do new things that are already invested in the stock market, and they're feeling a little bit uncomfortable, and they're looking for new alternatives, which is probably one of the reasons that you're here, because you want to find out more about this whole concept of passive income and what does that really mean. So here I'm talking about the IRS definition of what passive income is, and also to give you a quick example of what that might look like. So and I know in the past we've talked about whether or not what does passive income really mean anyway. We've also talked about things like active or passively investing and what's the difference between the two of those things. And I've even done a video on what is active income, so you may want to check that out as well. Well, I would definitely say check that out because you can juxtapose it against what we're talking about now, which is passive income. And so what is passive income and kind of where would you find that? And primarily it is through rental property. Let's talk about rental property, or also limited partnerships that you can have in certain types of businesses. But the key here is passive income is always a type of business income. And so yes, rental properties and rental income is a business. This was actually one of the things I recently listened to when I was talking with my accountant, and I even heard a great podcast episode with Joffrey. Maybe we'll figure out how we include that here. He had a great conversation with Tom Wheelwright. And so I thought also too, we should take some time here and really talk about what is passive income. And so it's that income really where you have what they call no material participation, right? And so that's one of the things they talk about in the IRS code is no material participation, which is basically you're looking at investing in something like a business, something like a rental property, and of course go out and check all this stuff with your accountant because they're the ones who are going to actually be able to apply this to your specific situation. But the thing is, when you look at passive income, it's also about when you change your tax, you change your facts, or you change your facts to change your tax. And so ultimately the passive income and the way that passive income is taxed is typically lower. You can even get to a place where you're actually paying 0% tax legally in the United States. So this is one of the concepts that I think is really important for you to understand. Passive income as you're investing in businesses, as you're investing in rental real estate, and one of the great benefits of that is you can potentially pay 0 tax in the United States, and the tax brackets are much lower. So I thought it was important for you to know that. Wanted to do a really quick brief video on that, and I'm sure that, well, I'd like to believe that this has been a lot really helpful for you. So, but you're gonna let me know that by giving me your comments. Feel free to leave your comments if you have other questions, because I really like to make sure that you get this clarified so that you're able to feel much more comfortable, confident, and move forward faster. So also too, if you're one of these really busy 6-figure salary earners and you have been dedicating your time and your energy to a big day job, that's great. At the same time, if you're thinking about creating some new alternatives for yourself, I've been able to find a way to do both of those things, being happy going into the day job and also having more control over my financial life. I share those secrets in the PLTO Secrets book, which you can pick up absolutely free. The only thing you need to do is leave your name and your email address, just by going to keeponcashflow.com/roadmap. And I will get that out to you. Also too, if you're kind of more of a passive person and you want to pick up more information and expertise, you can go and check out the Going Long podcast with Billy Keels, which is on all the major podcast platforms, as well as on a lot of different video platforms, where we're doing audio and video interviews, and we're releasing those twice a week so that you can listen, learn on your own time. And I'd love for you to be a part of that community as well. So make sure you leave your comments. Love to engage with you. And hopefully we'll be seeing you very soon, very shortly. So up until then, go out and make it a great day. Thank you.